Last time on Fire Emblem Echoes, Shadows of Valentia.
You have magic weapons. No blessed ones, though.
Now twirl, honey, twirl, and twirl, honey, twirl.
Hey guys, Ryden here, and welcome back to Fire Emblem Echoes, Shadows of Valentia. So, I actually had to take a tiny break from this game for two reasons. One, because I'm an idiot, and I got a huge cut in my tongue on my own braces, so that's wonderful. It was bleeding everywhere, and then I was smart this morning and drank hot coffee over it, and that was a lot of fun. But anyways, it's not the main reason. The main reason is actually because I wanted to, distance myself from this game a little bit, because I was actually becoming pretty frustrated and uninterested in playing for a bit. Just due to the high density random battles, as well as the paladin on top of the fort thing. This game was supposed to be one of those games that I'm like, wow, I can just sit down and record, easy, no problem, and nope, it's becoming one of those games that is probably the worst to edit and most time-consuming thing I've ever played. But that's not a huge problem, because I kind of took a break and I feel re-energized about it now. But anyways, last time we did not really do a whole lot. One of you guys did tell me that back in one of these cells there was writing, and I didn't even recognize that as anything. I thought that was map detail. Something's written on the wall, but it doesn't seem important. Well, that was a waste to go back for. I guess that was just map detail. Although I appreciate you pointing it out. Is this the actual... Oh, those are two gargoyles. Hey, Gray can change into a dread fighter. Also, I think it's Faye who can turn into a saint now, which is great, but I don't think Faye actually gets invoked. I think Silk is the one that gets invoked from what you guys told me. Okay, so this actually leads out into the shrine. As where there's those extra parts of the dungeon that we reached before. Why is there a lady down here?
Hey, Alm. How goes it? So not to be an old gossip, but I hear you and Celica had a bit of a row.
Okay, yeah, we actually listened to that conversation.
Oh, it was so awful.
Then why'd you come down here? Oh wait, are you the kidnapped girl from that village? The little girl has run off. I hope that means she's safe.
You'd like to know more about Novus? Oh, it's a peaceful little isle.
I mean, I didn't really ask. You just walked up and assumed I wanted to know more about your life, but sure, Selk, why not?
When I left, the turmoil in mainland Zofia had not yet reached it. But the pirate scourge? Well, that was another matter entirely. They stole food sent from the mainland until we had naught to eat but fish. I'm not complaining. Fish is lovely. Another gift from the mother.
Oh, we also already heard this. Okay, so let's do some promotions, shall we? Wow, look at all these ready to go. So Clive can promote to a paladin, which grants him little benefit aside from movement. You know, after playing FE4, this game's general lack of cavaliers is really refreshing. But they look so cool, though. Even though they have those stupid-looking shoulder pads.
As Miller wills it, so shall it be.
God, those pauldrons look stupid. And Claire can become a Falcon Knight with a 13 HP increase, 2 defense and 1 movement, as well as gaining Banish, which is going to help around here. I would also really appreciate some blessed weapons. I really would. Woo! She looks good. The white and gold really fits her.
If this is the life the mother would have me lead.
Okay. We also have Cliff, who is going to become a great sage with 1 HP gain, because his growths are pretty okay. He's going to learn recovery and discipline. What's discipline do again? Holy shit. I hate doing this so much. It's like, take out the stylus, tap the thing to figure out what it does. Oh. Increases magic hit rate by 10%. That's pretty nice, actually. Alright, Cliff, become a sage. I'm glad I went this way first before going through that part of the optional dungeon, I guess I should say, that's like, only go here if you want treasure. It's like, why would I not go there? What kind of taunt is that? If you walk in this room, I will throw money
This
at
could
you.
be exciting.
Learned recover. Discipline. Cool, he looks pretty good. A lot of people like Cliff a lot. Like, I notice a lot of people like Cliff. And, I think he's okay, personally. He's cool. One thing I have started to notice, though, is... Although I'm not going to be... Because I realize a lot of people are unfair to Alm and Celica as characters. Mainly Celica. And I feel like some people are a bit harsh on them. Just due to... They have a very Romeo and Juliet-y type story, which is... I think there's a certain audience for that. I am not one of them. But I'm not gonna, like, harp on them all the time if I can. But I also think some people will like to defend them also to, like, a ridiculous, ludicrous degree almost. Like, I don't know, I just see a lot of people... And none of you guys from the comment section, everything you guys have given me from the comment section has been fairly reasonable. But some people will really go to the ends of the earth to prove that nothing is wrong with their Alm and Celica. HP plus 7, skill plus 4. That's actually really good. And she gets... Oh, yeah, she gets Seraphim magic. That's extremely useful. I'm so glad I went this way, or else that next battle would be a nightmare. An absolute nightmare. Is she gonna get pretty frilly clothes like Jenny does? Yes, she does. Even her, like, in-game model's kind of creepy. Just look at those eyes. And lastly, we have Gray, who is going to become our first Dread Fighter that we can use for more than, like, 2 seconds before we switch sides.
Well, here goes nothing.
Wow, it even still gave him speed and defense. Oh, these promotions are going to help so much. And yes, I do promise we will get... You know what? We'll do these memory prisms that we haven't done right now. How about that? Oh, this is Silk running from, the bandits.
You ain't getting away from me, girlie. I'll truss you up all pretty and tight and add you to Grease collection.
Milla, hear my prayer. Aid your humble servant in her hour of need.
Silk, if you're running...
Ah!
Silk, if you're running away, you do not want to be yelling out prayers. It's gonna run you out of breath and you won't be able to run anymore.
Hoo-wee! That was a close one. You good there, beautiful?
Wait, Jessie helped her? Then how did she get captured?
E?
Well, I guess Jessie's stats are pretty bad to start with, so maybe that's why. Oh my god.
What? Hey, hold on, wait!
I hear the
I'm not one of those
Kamawana
jerks.
now.
I came to help you.
I hear the Kamawana is clear as day. All she had to do was yell. Oh god.
Did you know? My apologies then. I thought you were another of those unwashed rogues.
Wow, that's harsh. But enough about my feelings. I'm just glad you're okay.
I am. Though, alas, I fear I've made a poor job of showing my gratitude.
I feel like Silk is one of those girls that gets hit on, like, a lot. She probably has to deal with it a lot.
My name is Silk, and you are?
Jessie, just another mercenary of the unwashed rogue variety. I saw some undesirables follow you out of Zofia Harbor. So I followed them, and here we are. Guess I was right to check it out.
I didn't notice I was being followed, let alone by 2 different parties. I had thought myself a more canny traveler than that. The fault was mine for letting my guard down so poorly.
That happens to the best of us. So where is it you're headed to?
Yes, of course. I'm headed for Ram Village. I have something I must deliver there.
You mean that village way down south? Yeah, I think you took a wrong turn.
Oh? I didn't realize. I'm ashamed to admit I got a bit turned around as I was fleeing those bandits.
Well, let me see you back as far as Zofia Harbor. Least I could do.
Oh? Your help would be most welcome. If you truly don't mind, that is. Though, may I ask why you offer such kindness to a stranger?
I need a reason? Well, I don't think it's anything too complicated. I mean, every guy wants to play the hero in front of a pretty lady, no?
Sir!
So don't sweat being an imposition. My motives are purely selfish. You get safe passage, and I get to show off what a charming guy I am.
I love that reaction from Silk. She's just like, sir.
You're candid, if not else. But very well. I accept your offer.
I don't know. Silk hasn't really said anything. Is she allowed to have relationships, or is that against, like, Mother Mila's blessings? I don't know.
That's what I was hoping to hear.
I would hate to disappoint.
She's just like she's sitting in the chamber with Silk, and Silk's like, I'm very sorry, I repent, I was holding hands with that blonde man. And then Mila's just sitting on her chair. It's like, wow, I didn't think I raised you to be like that. And she starts throwing all the fruits from the basket like it's Silk. Silk's like, please stop, Mother Mila. And she's like, no, you need to learn your lesson. Just continuously throws apples.
May Mila's blessing shine extra bright upon Jesse's path. He sorely needs it.
What'd you say?
Oh, nothing. Nothing at all.
Huh. Is the game kind of trying to be like, oh, those two are kind of together? I wish Fire Emblem would stop doing that, in all honesty. A little bit. I know this is weird, and I know it doesn't happen for some characters, but I kind of wish Fire Emblem would just confirm, like, the relationships for most of the characters. Like, I hate having to, like, sit here and, like, debate weird ships. I kind of wish every game was like, okay, yeah, there's a few characters who just do their own thing, but most of them are just here and here and here, you know?
Chancellor Desay? Chancellor! It's me, Lord Chancellor. Sir Slade, you, ask for me, my lord?
You've arrived. Good.
My lord, may I ask why you wanted to meet me here?
The castle has far too many ears, and what I say is meant for yours alone. I have a mission for you. One that must be carried out in secret. Prince Conrad and Princess Antise. You are to go to the villa where they reside and put them to the sword.
Oh, so Desay was... Oh, he was the one that wanted that, huh?
My lord, that's... You want me to assassinate the king's own children?
Do it. And when this sorry business is over, you shall be my right-hand man. Lands, titles, the world has great things in store for you, Slade.
Of course, my lord. May I presume to, presume that you were behind the untimely demise of the king's other scions?
Presume what you will. I do the world a service by purging it of Lima's incompetent bloodline.
The way that Slade is talking, like, I don't know. He sounds different than he does now. Like, he still seems somewhat okay with this, but he seems taken aback still.
Only one man is fit to rule Zofia, and you stand in his presence. Or do you disagree?
No, my lord. Agreed on all fronts. Was about to say as much myself, so I was. But doesn't the king's bloodline descend from Mila herself? Incompetent though Lima may be, the mother won't take kindly to his death.
Do not speak to me of mothers. I never suckled at that monster's teat. Why should I fear a goddess too busy sleeping to leave her temple? The age of worrying about what the gods think of us has come to an end. The kingdom of Zofia needs a strong will to set it back on course. My will.
Well said, my lord. Hear, hear.
Hear, hear.
I would be honored to aid you in all of your noble ambitions.
I feel like Slade is one of the most, like... I don't know, like, they gave him a personality, but he still feels like throwaway mid-boss villain. That's all he feels like to me.
Then see it done on the day after next. That's when Lima and his guard go to the temple for rites.
Sir, it takes like 9 days to get there. How am I supposed to just do it?
Oh, and Slade. Kill everyone at the villa. I want not a single life spared. There can be no witnesses.
Not even the dogs. Kill the animals, the parrots too.
Understood, my lord.
I just see Slade outside the house, like, swinging at the dirt. There are ants that are witnesses. I must end them all. Okay, well. Let's go back here. Wait, enter the dungeon? I thought it was gonna be... Ooh, yes. Free fountains. Maybe I can fix some characters here. Oh, this one's HP. Don't care about that too much, honestly. And this one's experience. Honestly, HP in the long run will always be good over experience, but there are some characters here who I think really need it to be of any use. One of those is Python, actually, and the reason is Python's speed is so low that it doesn't really make up for his lackluster attack, especially compared to Tobin, whose speed is the same when using his bow. Or nearly the same when using his bow. Who should we give this to? I feel like Claire's honestly a little squishy. So I'm actually just gonna give both of these points to Claire. Or all three. Why not? And you guys were telling me, and I was thinking it too myself, but I should probably give the Rider's Bane to Matilda because I'm still having trouble finding proper place for Claire. And she is not the type of unit who can just run into a group or fly into a group of cavaliers and pick one off and get away with it. Because she'll die. The weird thing here is I don't really think I'm feeling that same sense of drag as I was from grinding outside the dungeons as I do inside. Like, inside, they're little nice separated instances that I can control when I confront.
Come at me,
That's probably why. I need to give Gray, like, a real weapon. Like, he's outdone his lightning sword. For sure. Oh, hey. Well, here's whatever it said was super valuable. You hear a noise behind you. Shit. Was that it? Just these two gargoyles? I think they might have above average stats or something? I don't know. They don't look like it.
Nothing will stop me.
Oh my god, your movement is amazing, Claire. Nope, they are completely average. I don't really know why you guys exist, but you do. Hey, let's talk to Claire.
Oh, salutations and, felicitations?
Hey, Claire, how are you? Wait, felicitations?
Was that too much? I fear these are rather difficult to devise.
You're inventing new greetings? Is this because of what I said?
What? No, perish the thought. I merely felt like being creative. Oh, posh. Fine, I admit it. You said you liked my greetings, and I perhaps wanted you to like me more.
But Claire, I like you the way you are. You're proud, overbearing, and don't give a damn what people think of you.
I am not overbearing. A boy will take that back at once. I'm the queen of Zofian high society. Why should I care what you think?
There's the Claire I like.
Ugh.
A lot of people were saying, like, there's no actual reason that anyone would like Alm, but I can totally see it. I can totally see it, not that I would be interested. It's weird. But,
Allow me.
yeah, that's a complaint that I kind of saw, that people were like, but everyone loves Alm for no apparent reason. It's like, no, I can see obviously why. He has a slight personality in there, and that personality, although
Just
it may
say the
be
word.
a bit boring, is
Fine, twist my arm.
commendable. And by people, I mean like other characters being super fond of him. As you can see, I pretty much turned off animations except for these major battles that we're going to be doing. Makes things go by faster.
We really took it to him.
Was that seriously the super treasure at the end? I think it was just a gold coin, wasn't it? I mean, a gold coin's still worth a lot, don't get me wrong. And apparently one of you guys told me that the exotic spice sells for 3 gold. I don't know if I have one of those, but if I do, it seems like that might be worth it. Oh, all the gargoyles disappeared. Unless opening that chest just set free the last one. Was that it? I think that was it. Well, in that case, we're done with this area, I guess. I expected to find, like, a blessed weapon or something. But maybe not. Maybe that's all there was. Now that I think about it, like, it doesn't feel right. There wasn't even a boss encounter. Maybe there... I guess there just isn't one. I guess that's it. Unless there was a room or one of these back walls that's actually a breakable wall that I missed. But that seems to be the final thing. That's kind of a letdown. I was hoping for a blessed weapon of some kind. I mean, I appreciate the gold, though. You guys also did tell me that I can forge Alm's sword pretty much any way and you can't really screw it up. So, works for me. Alright, time to get out of here. There is nothing left of value for us. We have taken the HP font. We have slayed the billions of gargoyles. Wait, how did I miss this? There's a resistance font back here. Wait, what? How did I not see that? Is there another one on this side? Guess not. So I guess it's just free res, which apparently is the rarest stat in this game. Yeah, I do know that in the earlier Fire Emblem games, some of them didn't even have resistance, and the ones that did, it was a very rare stat, so... Oh man, I don't even know who I'd give this to. It wouldn't even matter for some of these people, because they're just never going to get a resistance growth. You know, I could give it to her, because mages can sometimes be isolated. Or, yeah, I'll just give it to Alm. Why not? Or, you know, I'll give some to Lucas, just so he doesn't get completely blown up. There we go. Doesn't really matter, to be honest. I love, like, Alm's walk, while understandable, since he's holding a sword at the draw all the time, but just the way he walks, he looks like a grumpy little old man or something. Cool, we have cleared that dungeon. And we have come out slightly stronger. I am a little... Shit. Please don't do what I think this might do. Oh, thank God they start far away. Oh, I was so worried we might run into an incident like last time.
Come at me, fools!
Lucas just unlocked something called the Tempest Lance. Unleashes a powerful attack on a single... That is great for him, because he doesn't really often... Well, he sometimes doubles people, but often he doesn't really double most of his enemies, so... That is highly beneficial. Okay, so what I want to do next is I want to go back to the village, and I know it's going to be a hassle because it's going to spawn... Well, everything. But I want to go back to the village. Actually, no, I think only the Bonites, and once in a while maybe one of those magic guys spawn. Sorry, Luthier, your sister's going to have to wait a little bit. Hey, Matilda, what do you want to talk about?
Alm, what is it? You want to know how I became so strong? Well, my father was a distinguished warrior of some renown. He trained me relentlessly from a young age, and I embraced it. I saw the pretty maidens around me and wondered if I should be more like them. But they seemed keen on me staying just the way I was, so I did.
Yeah, I hear a lot of people, which is true, although they say this, but it gets kind of annoying to hear people are like, well, realistically, there wouldn't be female soldiers in an army. It's like, well, I mean, not a modern day one, I mean, like a medieval one. But, yeah, I don't know, doesn't matter to me. I just like them being there. Creates a bunch of cool females like Nephany and Matilda and
Marissa, things like that.
I don't mean to pry, but I heard...
I know. Yes, I know.
You're too late. Ain't nothing.
Yes, I know. Okay, you're not the woman I want to talk to. There we go.
I've been waiting for you, Deliverance. I hear you saved my daughter from the shrine to the west. I insist you help yourself to my treasure.
Ooh, Blessed Lance, just what I wanted. Your renown is greatly increased. That would be, oh my goodness, if I gave Claire the Blessed Lance, she would turn into a goddamn terror slayer.
Thank you for coming to save me, brave sir.
Wait, you recognize that we came to save you even though we met you and you immediately screamed and ran out of the room? I'm surprised you even noticed us. Okay. But we have a Blessed Lance now, which is fantastic. Let's see the stats on that. So the Blessed Lance has only 3 might. That's it. I mean, I guess it's effective, but like in comparison to just a Steel Lance, it kind of loses. Oh, but it also has 10 crit, so I do suppose that helps make up for its lack of, still. It's only, what, 9 extra damage? Still, with Claire's attack, it should be feasible. Okay, Matilda, as I said before, I'm going to give you the Rider's Bane. So as you guys said, yeah, the exotic spice trades for 3 gold. Thanks for telling me that. I don't know if we'll need it for anything, but if so, I'd rather have the 3 gold anyway. So now we have 4 gold total, which means we can make whatever we want. Okay. So I think I want to max out Tobin's steel bow. For sure. But I also want to max out Alm's royal sword, which is expensive. Oh my goodness. That is 200 silver and 3 gold. Boy, oh boy. That's a lot. But I guess if we got it maxed out now, it would be a much better deal. Especially since it doesn't turn to anything else at the moment. So, why not? Forging complete? No, I like its name, it's fine. No need to rechange the name of Alm's legendary sword. Alright, that leaves us with 1 gold, though. So here, let's upgrade Tobin's steel bow first. So if I upgrade this sword, what is it going to turn into? Is it going to turn into a base silver sword or something else of equivalent value? So he has 8 might and 85 hit right now. Zweihander! Oh my god. We got a Zweihander. It has 70 hit, 10 crit, and 8 might. I'm actually really happy with that. Just because I also like, I like Zweihanders. That's such a cool name, and I want to see what the model looks like. So, Gray, you just earned yourself a Zweihander. Cool, everyone has what they need. Python, I don't know what to do with you. I guess I'll just hand you a... Wait, Silk can use bows? What? No, she's just holding it for no apparent reason. Okay. I was like, she can use bows? What's that about? I guess, Python, you'll just have to take the iron bow. There's really not a whole lot I can do for you right now. Okay. And that's going to summarize our little forging adventure. We got a Zweihander, we maxed out Alm's weapon as high as it can be for the moment. Hope maxing out Alm's weapon wasn't a complete waste of gold. But, seems to be like his weapon, so why wouldn't I, you know? Didn't seem like a bad choice, is what I want to say. Come on down. Oh shit, hold on, I just realized something. Oh shit. God damn it. I think we just got into the...
Mother Mela,
Son of a
my
bitch.
spirit.
Okay, now we can leave the village safely. But they're gonna spawn more bullshit the moment I move. I knew it. So this is actually a set battle. This is the same exact map as the one back there. That's fine, though.
Easy pickings.
Allow me.
see, what is that? Oh, no, the witch is just gonna walk. I'm so used to them all teleporting, but it appears that they don't all teleport. Well, she has teleportation. I guess she's just, I don't know. Feels like taking a stroll, I guess. Heavy draw. Sadly, I couldn't upgrade your bow, Tobin. But this is going to be a very different group from Celica's group, where the archers are very weak and everyone else is very strong, and in Celica's, the archers are like destroyers of the universe. Okay. Well, since you're an anti-magic unit, it appears, I will send you to do your job. Although I just realized how many archers are over there, so that's a different issue.
You want some?
That looks very dumb. I can't even see what's happening in those animations. I hate them so much. Just go back to the cool Swordmaster ones. I realize they're trying to replicate the one like with Lyn where they teleport, but literally all you'd have to do is make 3 cool-looking models of Grey and do the same thing. I hate the Dread Fighter animation so much. It takes all the fun out of wanting a mirror done almost.
That resolves that.
I'm sorry if this sounds very, I don't know. But it just feels like they're like, you know what we should do for an animation? Just make them super blurry. But what about the models' poses? I don't know, just randomize their poses. But they're so blurry that they can't see the poses, it doesn't matter. Saves money and time. But I swear though, every character that people is telling me, like, every time someone tells me, you know, this character's probably not that good, they end up being, like, godlike here. Like, maybe with the exception of, shit, what's his name? I'm forgetting his name. Oh boy. Oh, Bowie. Yeah, Bowie. With the exception of Bowie, there are no problems, but for the most part, every time you guys tell me, like, this character's awful, don't even bother. Well, you guys usually don't say don't bother, but you say they're gonna end up terrible, and they end up great. No. Wow, he got unlucky there. 2% crit. I think he's going to...
taken your last step in this realm. Now prepare to visit the next!
A bow knight named Gazelle. I actually kind of like that. Wow, I am surprised Grey survived all of that. Yeah, the problem with this map is that they filled it with archers. It's not a problem, it's just a problem we have to solve. And the problem I am solving with grace. And by grace, I mean, strong units. Oh, our knights can't cross rivers, huh? I mean, I kind of understand why, but...
Pray this ends quick.
Lucas, for not having a very high crit rate, you crit a lot. He has 21 damage and can double too? Oh man, he's wonderful. Battle of no hit. It's hilarious when the default enemy sniper can do more damage than Python. Oh boy. Alright, so we're down to the last few. I haven't gotten rid of the witch yet. Which she's about to die. No pun intended.
Please! What? You were in my way!
Jesus, Forsyth, that's kind of brutal. She's like, please, please, I can't breathe. And you're just like, well, you're in my way, so it's justified. Oh my god, Lucas.
This is farewell. What's wrong?
Do you ever stop critting?
To die at the hands of worthless vermin.
You're like some sort of... Lucas is like some sort of weird alternate world non-mounted Kieran. In fact, Kieran can only use axes. Well, I guess he could use spears too later. Or was that swords? I don't remember. Oh, he can become a baron. We're gonna have our first baron, whatever that is. People were telling me if I'm gonna pitchfork people that I should wait until they become a baron because of certain like stat boosts they get. So I will definitely do that. I like the fact that some of our units are so strong at this point that they are able to practically ignore the fact that enemies are in tough terrain, although that's not the case right now. These are all misses. Nope, we won.
Success!
I honestly like using Alm a lot more than I like using Celica. Because Alm is just like a sword guy. And he has... I know he's really simple in comparison to Celica, but I don't really think I like Celica's whole hybrid kit. Because she's a melee fighter who's okay, and a mage who has relatively high stats, but you're on a team that is already filled with mages that are probably going to get access to much more powerful spells than Celica will. So... What? Sir, why didn't you want us to fill in the window there? Sir, why do you have that giant evil symbol? That's the symbol of our kingdom. It's important that it shines on me. Alright.
Sire, I was merely...
Are the tales true? You challenged the deliverance for sport and lost?
Forgive me, Uncle. They proved to be more skilled than I first imagined.
What a most distressing turn of events. Our own Lord Berkut, broken by a band of farmers and cowhands. Did you mean to drag your knight's honor through the dung whilst playing?
Hold your tongue. You are a servant to our house, and you dare insult Rigel's finest? It is far more sensible for clods such as you to stay cowering in your robes.
You forget that we answer to none but Duma, father of all Rigel. Though I may be a servant, it is certainly not to you. We shall see who cowers in the end.
What are you implying?
Emperor Rudolph, allow me to put your heart at ease. It is true that the deliverance is nearing the sluice gate at our border. However, it is guarded by Tatara, one of the Duma faithful's finest arcanists.
Tatara, huh?
And as I understand it, he has come across a most interesting toy.
Oh, he's talking about,
I have the utmost faith he will make short work of those rebels.
Luthier's sister.
Sire!
What now, Berkut?
Tatara may yet fail. Permit me to take my men to the border. If the deliverance does break past the sluice, they must reckon with me. This time I will smash their puny rebellion once and for all. I swear it. You must give me one last chance.
Very well. If they try to set foot on our land, they are to pay dearly. Am I understood?
Yes, Uncle. Sire.
What silliness! The rebels will be dead long before they reach the border.
But we're almost at the border. What do you mean they'll be dead before?
Berkut, my lord. Have you finished your report to the Emperor?
Yes. We march for the border.
Again? But we only just returned home.
It was my choice. We had to beg the Emperor for a chance at redemption.
I kind of wonder what is the story with these two, and like is she's capable to fight at all. Like I've been curious about these two more than anything, really, just because I don't know anything about them. Berkut seems to be like, he's not terrible. He's definitely a man of pride, but he's a little overconfident in his own abilities and doesn't take things seriously where he should. And I don't know anything about this lady.
All because of that maggot Alm. Because of him, I had to sit there while that snake Jetta spat venom at me.
Stupid sexy Alm.
I will make him pay for this disgrace 100-fold.
Time for art.
Why, Lord Berkut, what grieves you?
Who?
Nui Baba, not you.
Nui Baba?
These halls have been dark without your unique fire to light them, my lord.
Are you sure you're from the right game? You look like you're ready to take me to the Shadow Realm, really.
I shall treasure this meeting when I return to my post on Fear Mountain. Master Jetta honors me, yet I hear he has not done the same for you.
Fear Mountain.
Perhaps because of your embarrassing loss at the hands of those rebel scum.
You faithful are in dire need of a lesson on how to speak to nobility.
And I am certain you would be a most fearsome teacher. Regardless, you wrong me, Lord Berkut. I merely wish to aid you.
How could you help me? All of you claw at the heels of your god while ignoring his first teaching. He wished for men to be strong, not a pack of supplicating fools.
So you do not need our power. I see. Then I pray you fare well in your battle at the border. For should you lose, well, I doubt your uncle would give you a third chance. Or is this the fourth? For all your stubborn words, you have some wisdom. You have seen what the faithful are capable of in battle. I know it. Father Duma's power is vast, and not to be looked down upon. Lord Jetta even went so far as to offer the father his own daughters. Yes, it's true. Marla and Hestia both.
I think I've heard the name Hestia before.
In turn, the father rewarded Lord Jetta with incredible magic.
His own daughters? How dreadful.
Do you see now, Lord Berkut? If you would taste of Duma's power, I will conduct the ceremony myself. Come to my abode.
Never. Victory over Alm would mean nothing if not won by my own hand.
So prideful. Very well. But at least allow me to give you this.
What is this? A mirror?
Congratulations, A+ job, you idiot. It is a mirror.
One filled with my sorcery. Of course, I believe you when you say you have no need for such tricks. But one day, you may find yourself cornered, and without recourse.
You're right. I took the wrong path. I should not have taken up the sword. I should have taken up the mirror. Just start swinging the mirror like all over the room. It's like, careful with that. That's expensive. It's gonna break at this rate. Jesus Christ.
If that day comes, shatter the mirror.
He just bursts out of the room. Uncle, I challenge you to a duel with my newest weapon, the magic mirror.
It shall answer your call.
I don't need such baubles.
Are you certain? Think of it as a safeguard if that helps. Something, just in case.
I don't know how I end up keep referencing Avatar all the time, but he reminds me of Prince Zuko a lot.
May the tides turn in your favor,
like just his entire character. Although I have a feeling he's not going to have a same type of ending. Anyways, I know we're gonna be ending this episode a little early, but it was either record this little bit I could, or give you guys nothing at all, so I chose this. Probably gonna be really short, and you guys are probably gonna see the episode length and be like, what? What? This episode's only like 40 minutes? What's wrong with you? But it was either this or nothing, so yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this short video anyways. I've been very busy lately, loaded with work. But if you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like, it helps a lot. If you want to become a member of the Dust Brigade, just click subscribe. Thank you and have a wonderful day. riding out.